No one knows Elena Ferrante's true identity. Over the past decade, nearly all Western readers have discussed her. This mysterious Italian literary phenomenon authored the Neapolitan novels, chronicling two women's friendship and rivalry across 5 decades. Her raw, unflinching portrayals lay bare the protagonist's innermost thoughts without reserve. It captures secrets only women dare acknowledge about themselves. The story's genesis came from a midnight phone call, when Reno called in tears, reporting his mother's disappearance. He asked if she was with Lenu. Lenu coldly advised him, "Don't go looking for Lila. Learn to live independently." This exchange left Lenu wide awake. She hung up and opened her laptop, resolving to document their complex history. This time, she aimed to determine who would ultimately prevail between them. Their story began in elementary school, when Lila entered Lenu's life. Teacher Oliviero praised Lenu's neat handwriting, but classmates threw paper balls. The teacher scolded Lila, only to discover the troublemaker could already read and write. Lila's mother was summoned, but claimed no one taught her. When pressed, Lila hesitated before answering. She finally confessed, revealing the truth. Before Lila's arrival, Lenu had been the top student. Now Lila surpassed her, not through mere superiority, but through genius-level ability. Lila self-taught literacy and mastered advanced mathematics. Lila walked alone, shunned by other girls, yet Lenu felt drawn to this rebel. An unspoken rivalry emerged. Their Naples neighborhood thrived, with children's shouts and violent quarrels. Amidst crushing poverty, carpenter Mr. Paluzzo, Carmela's father, worked tirelessly, yet remained destitute. Gambling drained his earnings. He borrowed from loan shark Don Achille, losing his workshop to debt collection. It became Achilles' butcher shop. Passing the shop, Paluzzo mocked Stefano's incompetence. Don Achilles full of shit. Neighbors shuttered windows. Soon after, Don Achille retaliated, dragging Paluzzo from church to beat him. Bystanders stayed silent, quickly dispersing. Only Lila and Lenu remained, watching Paluzzo smashed against walls. 4 months afterward, none dared mention Don Achille. In their building, news spread, Melina's husband Capuccio died. The cause remained mysterious. Some claimed overwork, others suspected murder. Lenu pushed through crowds to glimpse the corpse. Then arrived Donato Sarratore from upstairs, whispering comforts to Melina. He helped her family tirelessly, even finding her son employment. Neighbors whispered of their affair. Men found Sarratore odd, a poet who pushed prams, defying masculine norms. Tensions exploded when his wife confronted Melina publicly. They grappled violently, until Melina tumbled down the stairs. Lenu fainted witnessing this. Lenu believed invisible bugs infested their world, tainting food, water, and air. This made mothers rabid with rage, men constantly furious. Though calmer eventually, women's anger knew no bounds. This became Lenu's childhood terror. Time passed. Lenu's mother wakes her and takes her away, leaving the bloodied Melina behind, sitting alone on the stairs. When Lenu enters 2nd grade, teacher Oliviero organizes a boys versus girls quiz competition. Lila and Lenu represent their class, facing 4th grade boys as opponents. Nino and Alfonso represent the boys. Nino is the eldest Sarratore's son with his handsome features. He's Lenu's secret crush. Alfonso is the youngest of Sarah's son. Since 1st grade, Lila has been unmatched. But in this competition, she deliberately holds back, pretending not to know answers, even when she knows them. Alfonso keeps getting answers wrong. The audience boos in disapproval. Even Enzo, held back 3 times, couldn't resist answering first. This made Alfonso cry in frustration. The teachers decided to switch participants, pitting Enzo against Lila in direct combat. This time, Lila refused to back down. She won the match in under 3 rounds. Enzo's defeat drew classmates' mockery, told to go sell peaches instead. Enzo caused another classroom scene, dragged out by the teacher. After class, whispers filled the hallway. The invincible Lila had pretended incompetence, must be scared of angering the fearsome Don Achille. Lenu defended her fiercely, claiming Lila feared nobody. That day, Lenu formed a resolution to always follow Lila's path, to inherit her courage. But the competition made Lila target of Enzo's stones. Lenu handed Lila a large rock. After Lila's accurate throw, tried to pull her to safety, but Lila resisted, taking Enzo's stone hit. Surprisingly, Enzo showed remorse and came to apologize. In their building stairwell, Nino proposed to Lenu. She immediately refused, yet privately, her face glowed with joy. When Lila invited her to play, Lenu found something worse. Stefano slapping Lila repeatedly. Stefano, Don Achilles' eldest. Angry she beat his brother. He kept striking her face. Lila stared defiantly. Stefano threatened her tongue. Lenu charged to intervene. Though causing little damage, she stopped the abuse. Lila suggested doll exchange, claiming the dolls demanded it. After swapping dolls, Lila said Lenu's doll needed air, tossed into Don Achilles' cellar. Furious yet scared, Lenu threw Lila's doll too. venturing into darkness together, trembling with fear. Neither would admit it. Dolls remained unfound. Lila blamed Donna Kill. Lenu glimpsed shadowy figure. Both fled in panic. Outside, they heard heartrending wails. The neighborhood buzzed. Sarator and Melina's affair. His wife forced relocation. Melina snapped hearing this. Threw possessions from windows. Her anguished cries confirmed everyone's suspicions. To others, just another family gone. But for Melina, her world collapsed. Lost the neighborhood's prize. Lenu missed Nino too, but accepted reality. Lila, tired of wailing, vowed to retrieve dolls. Confront Donna Kill directly, though terrified. If Lila dared, she'd brave it too. Following Lila's lead, beginning their greatest adventure, forging true friendship, they knocked on Achilles' door. Donna Kill appeared. Their first clear look at the neighborhood demon. Lila demanded their dolls. He seemed confused. To end the nuisance, he offered banknote, 4 new dolls. Lila snatched money and ran, giddy with success. Next day, they skipped doll shopping, bought Little Women instead. Lila wanted wealth. Heard authors got rich, planned to write books, read obsessively for months, memorized every chapter. Pages grew worn, yet treasured it. To earn money by writing a book, they decided to keep studying Latin, and vowed to attend middle school together. But both families faced financial struggles. Lila was confident her brother Reno would cover her tuition. When Lenu returned home, her mother firmly declared Lenu couldn't continue school. She needed help with childcare. Her father was also troubled why paying for tutoring was required to pass entrance exams, questioning if his daughter lacked intelligence. But Lenu stood her ground. Lenu quickly fled, leaving her parents in heated argument. Finally her father decided to pay for Lenu's tutoring classes, but he had one condition. Lenu must become the top student. Lenu hesitated at the demand. She knew deep down, the best student was undeniably Lila. Meanwhile, Lila's brother Reno demanded wages from their father. Their parents grew suspicious. Why would you need wages with roof and meals? Eventually they realized Reno wanted to fund Lila's education. He believed she was the brightest. But their father refused stubbornly. We Chirulos never needed school. Lila won't be an exception. Reno protested, earning a slap across the face. He slunk away defeated. Lila's hope crumbled. Maestro Oliviero refused to let such brilliance go wasted. She approached Lila's mother, urged her to support Lila's schooling. But the mother claimed helplessness. We can't afford it. Even if I reason with my husband, he'll never consent. Meanwhile, Lila hatched a plan. Let's skip school tomorrow to see the sea. Lenu wavered. We'll get beaten if caught. Lila suggested lying. Say we were at the teacher's house. Unable to resist Lila, Lenu reluctantly agreed. Next day they skipped school and raced toward the sea. But Lila changed her mind midway. She insisted on turning back. Lenu had no choice but to follow. Dark clouds gathered overhead. By the time they returned, they were drenched to the bone. Lenu's mother was cursing while searching. She'd come with an umbrella for Lenu, only to find her playing hooky. Next day, seeing Lenu's bruises, Lila formally apologized.
The
seaside trip was Lila's scheme. She thought if Lenu angered her parents, they'd stop her schooling. But Lenu's parents were different. Seeing Lenu's battered face, Maestro Oliviero unexpectedly scolded Lila. Lila vanished for weeks after. She, who never fell ill, was struck by severe flu. Missing school for a week, Lenu wandered like a ghost. Unable to focus on studies, she understood Lila's fever, even forgave Lila's deception. She missed Lila terribly. Recovered, Lila sought out Lenu, gifting her self-written The Blue Fairy, asking for feedback. Lenu devoured the book excitedly, too young to articulate her feelings. She only knew this book was special. She praised Lila lavishly, urged her to show the teacher. Lila hesitated briefly, then agreed. During tutoring, Lenu showed Maestro the book. But the teacher told her to focus on exams, and explained what being plebeian meant.
Se uno vuole restare plebe, lui, i suoi figli, e i figli dei suoi figli, non ci merita niente.
Lila secretly hoped for teacher's praise, but Lenu had to report. Maestro hasn't read it yet. Lila casually dismissed it as trash. That book was garbage. I'll write a better one. Then told Lenu to inform the teacher. I'll take the entrance exam. Returning home, Lenu heard Lila arguing with her father. Worried, she called out to Lila, only to see Lila thrown through a window. Spotting Lenu watching, Lila stubbornly claimed she was fine. When results were announced, Lenu aced both final and entrance exams. Lila only took finals, without perfect scores. Her family never mentioned middle school. Lenu's family celebrated her success. Then shocking news arrived. Donna Kill was murdered. Both adults and children were passionately discussing the incident. Senior Paluzzo, who once suffered a brutal beating from Donna Kill, was arrested by the police as the prime suspect. Watching the smug smile of Signora Solara, Lila insisted the real killer wasn't Senior Paluzzo but rather a woman. With Donna Kill's passing, the neighborhood fell entirely under the Solara family's control. Meanwhile, Lila and Lenu entered adolescence. When Lenu experienced her first menstrual cycle, the terrified girl sought help not from her mother, but searched desperately for Lila. Lenu told them she'd injured herself. Carmela immediately understood, comforting Lenu by explaining this was woman's nature, signaling womanhood and future childbirth. Only then did Lenu find relief. She turned to ask if Lila had come.
Io non lo tengo perché non ho voglia te. Tanto poi te viene pure a te. Mi fa schifo. E mi fa schifo pure io te.
After Lila pointed it out, Lenu realized her dress was stained. Tears welled up in her eyes. Having lost her friend, Lenu struggled to focus at her new school. Her grades plummeted. Everything she did felt meaningless, even dirty and tainted. The Solara brothers targeted neighborhood girls. They flaunted their shiny new car. They called out to Ada loudly. They harassed her with words and touches. Then took her for a ride. Ada was only 14. Most girls knew what riding with the Solaras meant. Gigliola and Carmela watched enviously. The brothers were handsome with a fancy car.
Yeah, Thais.
Lila called them blind fools. This is abduction. They smirked and explained. The Solaras won't hurt Ada. Just hugs and kisses. That's a woman's pleasure. Gigliola mocked Lila's childish ignorance. You haven't even gotten your period. Lila stormed off. Ada returned from the ride. Her makeup smeared, sitting tearfully. Antonio slapped his sister. The Solaras kept taunting him. They called Ada a slut. Said she begged for the ride. That did it. Antonio lunged at the brothers, but he ended up beaten on the ground. The crowd watched, but none intervened. Doors and windows slammed shut. Lenu cried in the bathroom. After failing exams, 2 classmates entered. They whispered, asking about her breasts. Made a 20 lira bet. One demanded proof. If he won, she'd get 10 liras. Lenu reluctantly agreed, but wanted payment first. She lifted her shirt. Before their gaze, curiosity satisfied. This was Lenu's first taste of power through desire. She felt Lila's rebellious spirit.